You guys are pressuring the athletes to break the record when we haven't even gotten a gold medal all now in the event, and we're talking about breaking record. Let us take it step by step. Let us think step by step. I'm of the view that the majority of the fans do not understand the sport. Because you're going to talk about break record. Break which record? Break which record? It was already difficult to get the guys to meet up for practice. You're talking about breaking record? Matter of fact, in the qualifying, the button passes were not so good either. The pass between Cadrian Golson and Kishane almost failed. What's up, everyone? We just earlier again with another one, with another banger, right? So, I made a video about the Jamaica's men's 4x1 relay team. I said that they can win. They definitely can win. There is no doubt that the men's 4x1 relay team is a winning team. Let me make it clear for you guys. It is a winning team. They can definitely win that 4x100 meter. There is no doubt about it. When we have a Hakeem Blake on the start, which is a 9'8" person, a oblique civil on the back stretch, 9'8" person. We have a Brian Levy on the curve, which is a 9'8" person, and then we have Kishane Thompson, which is also he's a 9'7" person, right? And we know that these guys are definitely going to improve when it gets closer to the championship. So you might never know, these guys might be in 9'7" form coming the World Championship. So we know this, right? The point I'm making is this: the guys don't have enough chemistry or practice to break the world record. It is not going to happen, and it's okay. It is okay if they don't break it. And you guys are pressuring these young men to break the record. You guys need to shut up. They are not going to break the record. That is not how we break a world record. It doesn't come that easy. And I stated it before that the guys that break the world record, most of them were training at the same club, right? And over time, when running the different relays, they were able to run at 36. Now, someone said to me, oh, all right, the first time they broke the record, they were not running relays together. Point taken. But remember, I also made another point in regards to that. I said most of the guys were at the same club. So we had Michael Frater, Nesta Carter, and Asafa Powell. That was when the first record got broken, We had Michael Frater, Nesta Carter, and Asafa Powell that were in the same club. So it was not hard for them to meet up and get enough practice in, right? The baton pass to Nesta and Frater was very smooth because they were able to practice it while they were in training because they were at MVP. You get me? And then now, when you talk about the Asafa Powell Asafa Powell was still able to build chemistry with those two guys because they were at the same club. So it becomes very, very easy. The only change that they had to make to that team was to add Usain Bolt on the third leg. And they would not need more than 2 days to just get used to the Usain Bolt pass and collect and whatever. So it's it's the same point I'm making, that this team, the guys are from 4 different track clubs. It was already difficult to get the guys to meet up to go and run the qualifying time. So imagine getting them to meet up before the championship to practice when their individual events is their priority. Hakeem is gonna want to focus on his 100. Civil the same. Kishane the same. Level is gonna want to focus on his 200 meters. So these athletes will be focusing on their individual races and will practice. I'm telling you, when these guys are going to practice, they will. When these guys are most likely going to practice, it's going to be the day before the 4x100 meter. This is when these guys are gonna get some exchanges in. So it's not. I'm not hating. I'm not saying, they can't break the record, but I'm saying the situation is not conducive to them breaking the record. The guys just ran the qualifying time together. Give them some slack. Stop putting the record on their minds. You guys are pressuring the athletes to break the record when we haven't even gotten a gold medal all now in the event, and we're talking about breaking record. Let us take it step by step. Let us think step by step. I'm of the view that the majority of the fans do not understand the sport. Because you're going to talk about break record. Break which record? Break which record? It was already difficult to get the guys to meet up for practice. You're talking about breaking record. Matter of fact, in the qualifying, the button passes were not so good either. The pass between Kadrian Golson and Kishen almost failed. So the guys need more practice. And we have to remember, Kadrian won't be on that team. Coming World Championship, the A team will be replaced with Brian Level if the J3A is smart. So I'm saying to you, let us focus on them. Let us encourage them to win the gold medal, to bring the gold medal in, to bring the winnings. But let us not put the unnecessary pressure of them breaking the world record. It is too deep. I'm telling you, don't focus on the times that they're running. Because we could say the same for the US team, that they can break the record, especially the last time they ran. But look at that, they messed up. So I'm saying, don't put the record on their mind. US team was running for the record, and that is why they failed, because they were focusing on breaking the record so much that Kenny Bednarek left the button. That Kenny Bednarek decided to run off too early because they were focusing on the record. Let us not tell these young men that they can break the record. Let us just encourage them to go out there, get the button around safely, and win the gold medal for Jamaica. It is unnecessary pressure to put the record on these guys right now. Let us wait until they build up chemistry. They have a lot of time. They are all young. They're all below the age of 25. So we have more championships coming up. We have World Championships 2027. They can break the record at that time. So just chill. That's all I'm saying. You guys are so unrealistic. It's like, I don't think the fans understand the sport. The fans are just, I don't know. I'm not sure you guys understand the technicality of the sport when it comes to psychology, when it comes to practice, when it comes to technique. I don't think you guys understand it. So just let us focus and encourage the guys to win the race and not to break any record. Because when they focus on those things, they will drop the button, and we don't want that. Oh my God.